Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Kobe Hu is our subject, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Chattanooga Lookouts. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got an on-base percentage over .450 in the last 10 ball games.
Pedro Cedeno gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Garcia ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Kobe Hu will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season. Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Kenny Dean will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning.
Michael Lorenz will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourself.
Now the double steal is on here. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they will tag him out in a rundown, and that is Bonehead City right there.
Well, you could see there some indecision coming around third base. After a few steps, he realizes, oh, not looking good right now. And by that time, it was too late to get back to third safely.
Alan Yamada steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, shortstop.
Hank Castellano stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 out. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Lookouts lead it 4-2. Kobe Hu will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Manning is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Javier Hiedra is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Hu makes the play, 1 away.
The batter,
Kobe Hu will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. High fly ball out to deep right field. Castellano looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot. Pedro Cedeno makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Kobe Hu will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. It's a win for Chattanooga. They come out on top 10-3. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Lookouts. 10 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Biscuits, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 19 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome back to the Minor League Pregame Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Kobe Hu will be our man to watch as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Chattanooga Lookouts. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting 6 can keep it going. His on-base percentage is over 4.
Ramon Russell steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Belted high and deep into right center. Kepler ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, and you can bet you've got one.
Kobe Hu will stand in now, and beware because he has been off the charts hot here to start the season.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Kenny Dean will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner goes for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and in fact he'll just look him back to the bag. And with that, let's give you a look at the biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
At the plate, Michael Lorenz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Eric Garcia will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
When you look at what this guy has done so far this season, that just adds to the mediocrity.
On the ground to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit, and he is in there.
Batting 8.
Kobe Hu strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's running towards second. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Piedra looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday, because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. So now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting every.
In now, Alan Yamada. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Jose Calderon will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. High and deep to left center field. Hamilton ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now 6-3.
Well, he was 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts coming into the...
Now to the plate, Kobe Hu. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, I guess that's one way to get back into a ball game. This wasn't the most majestic of swings, but it's going to work out just fine, as you'll see this thing bonk right off the foul pole, and sometimes...
Pedro Cedeno will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Hu giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he went down and beat...
Ready to take his hacks again, Hank Castellano, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Lifted in the air out towards left center, and he can't track it down. A base hit. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Luke Maile will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just everyone else is.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. Now a 9-4 ball game. Kobe Hu will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This is back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First offering on its way. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his third home run of the ball game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Boy, have a night. His third home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Kobe Hu will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Manning moves over. 2 down.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch.
Ramon Russell will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Kepler shading to his right. 1 away. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. It's a win for Chattanooga. They come out on top.
10 runs on.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Kobe Hu is our man to watch, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs, really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Montgomery Biscuits. Pedro Cedeno gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air into shallow left center. Hamilton moving to left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Kobe Hu strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Hu.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There goes the runner. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle.
Bill Min will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Lifted in the air to center. Hu on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at how the lookouts line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, you remember growing up.
Digging in to try it again, Kobe Hu, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high and deep out to left. Piedra going back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. Chattanooga leads it here 2-0. Kobe Hu will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. High and deep to center field. Manning ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Kobe Hu is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th.
Kobe Hu.